In the debate last night, Senator Warren was again pushing hard Medicare for all. Roll tape.
So here is my plan. Let's bring as many people in and get as much help to the American people as we can, as fast as we can. On day one, as president, I will bring down the cost of prescription drugs on things like insulin and EpiPens. That's going to save tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars for people. I'm going to defend the Affordable Care Act from the sabotage of the Trump administration. And in the first 100 days, I'm going to bring in 135 million people into Medicare for all at no cost to them, everybody under the age of 18, everybody who has a family of four, income less than $50,000. I'm going to lower the age of Medicare to 50 and expand Medicare coverage to include vision and dental and long-term care.
Well, that is quite a plan, and it's a very long list. The gentleman on the right-hand side of the screen is Dr. John Barrasso, Republican, Wyoming. You heard that long list. Is any of this feasible? Is it all feasible, sir?
No, none of it is. It's a pie in the sky. It's a huge expansion of government in America. It's a complete government takeover of health care. She forgot to mention she was going to take from 180 million Americans the insurance that they now have and get through work. She has no way to pay for this unless she's going to spin straw into gold. The only other way is to raise taxes massively all across America. But look, this is a one-size-fits-all where people will wait longer and pay more for worse care.
I've got a lot of issues I want to go through real fast, if I may, Senator.
Please.
The Senate and the House have passed the Hong Kong Human Rights Bill. It's going to go to the president. Should he sign it? Because if he does sign it, China's going to be really angry, and we might not get a trade deal.
Well, I think he should sign it. It passed the House by just about unanimous vote. The Senate, it passed unanimously, 100-0. You don't see that kind of bipartisan support for much. We are standing up for human rights and democracy, standing side by side with the million of protesters who are in the streets in Hong Kong. I think it's in terms of our vision and our values, the president needs to sign this, yes.
Go. Next one. The Inspector General's report's coming out, I think it's December the 9th. Senate Judiciary Committee, I think that's the date. This is all about what happened in the 2016 election. Do you think that might sweep impeachment aside?
Well, it might. I know Senator Graham, chairman of the Judiciary Committee, has already called for hearings and set the date of December 11th, so we'll be able to see what the Justice Department Inspector General has to say about the 2016 elections and why the FBI started to look into President Trump's campaign while then candidate Donald Trump was running for office. The American people have been waiting for that report for a long time. I'm looking forward to seeing it as well.
Have you seen anything yet in these impeachment hearings that would validate the removal of the president from office?
Not a thing. To me, this is a very flimsy case. And, you know, what we saw last night in the Democrats' debate, this ongoing obsession with impeachment. Bernie Sanders said that they can walk and chew gum at the same time. Actually, they can't. The Democrats have been able to do that. We have the USMCA that needs to get passed. We have our troops that need to get paid. We need to do work on lowering the cost of drugs. We need to restore and rebuild our bridges and highway system. None of that is getting done because the Democrats are completely paralyzed by their continuing focus and obsession with impeachment.
You really know how to focus, don't you? Because you just went through 4 major issues rapidly with clear-cut opinion. Senator, as always, thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Check that big board.